What is it you backing in the video? Today's video, man, is Keep It Real, Monday, number 3. And so today's video is kind of weird. I didn't know what to talk about in today's video. I didn't really, normally I have I think about something over the week that I want to discuss for the following week. But there's really nothing. I haven't had no deep conversations with anyone, and I really haven't been doing all that much other than just watch movies. And for that reason, I really don't have any major topics to go over. I think the biggest thing I do want to discuss in today's video is the state of Call of Duty and what it's in right now. And I also did put my AC in the window, which should help with sound, so hopefully this video will sound a little better. We won't hear as many cars because that AC blocks, actually seals in the window so the sounds don't easily penetrate. But anyway, for most people that don't know, Call of Duty is getting an update tomorrow for Season 2 Reloaded. And basically, that is just going to be 2 new weapons, got a new event, and some stuff. Nothing super big and crazy, but we've also been getting some leaks from sources of things to come for the next Call of Duty game, Call of Duty Black Ops Call 4, I believe is the code name it has at the current moment from the leaks. And it's very concerning because Call of Duty it's in a really bad spot right now, I think. And let me know down below what you guys think about Call of Duty right now. Do you think it's good? Do you think it's bad? Let me know down below. Very curious to see see what people think. For me, I think most people in the community would agree, Call of Duty is in a really bad spot right now. It's gotten so confident that it's the only thing out there that I feel like Call of Duty's got ignorant to that fact that there is other games that could destroy this game easily. X-Defiant is a big one that comes to mind. That game's not out yet, but it's supposed to come out soon. I've heard rumors that it comes out this month or next month. And so there's other games too. I mean, like, you got like all the realism games out there, like Rainbow and stuff, and then you obviously got Battlefields and stuff. That I know Battlefield's working on a new title, and so there's a lot of games I hear that could kill Call of Duty if it doesn't fix its problems. Let's put it that way. And this is something that I kind of have been thinking about a lot the last couple of days, especially just looking at all the problems in the game and talking to people about Call of Duty. Is there's so many issues with the game. I mean, currently right now MW3 is so annoyingly broken that it's not even worth playing when playing solo. Now, some people might say, nah, it's fine solo. But as a good player, as a nuke player, as someone who's dropping 60, 70 plus kill games on respawn modes, it's impossible to play solo. And genuinely impossible. Like, playing solo is like being in the most cheat-filled fucking CDL lobby you can ever imagine playing solo, especially at my level of skill. And then, like, that's the problem, man. Like, they don't care. They have no ounce of emotion when it comes to the players that continue to play their game, spend hundreds of dollars on their game, put thousands of hours in every title. They have no self-consciousness to think about that. Now, I don't doubt it. It is a multi-billion-dollar company, and I don't expect them to care about people like me, right? Someone who's not in the CDL or a big-time content creator. I don't expect them to care. But it is still our job as players to call out the problems as they are at the current moment. And some of those problems, these are just a small list too. This is only touching the iceberg on the problems. So you have EOMM, SBMM, which are basically the same thing. EOMM's kind of more of the culprit of the problems currently than actual SBMM. SBMM is a problem, but EOMM is really what the problem is, because that's actually affecting your matches as you're playing them, not just the match you're getting into. The cheating, the anti-cheat literally is not working. Ricochet doesn't work. And it makes me wonder how many times I reported people. If those who follow me know that I've been pretty proud of the fact that I've gotten over 300 plus cheaters banned since I started playing this game alone. Pretty much every day I get a list of people report submission approvals. Basically, that's all it is saying, hey, we got your report and we took action. But that's pretty much proof that they did at least look at that account. And so I've been pretty confident in that the system was working, but the more and more I've been reading research on it recently, the anti-cheat just doesn't work at all. Like it just doesn't. It doesn't work. It doesn't know how to read cheats. It doesn't do anything against cheaters, and it keeps putting people like me in shadow ban lobbies for no reason. Like I'm playing S&D. That's all I played recently. If y'all see my stats videos, you probably can see that most of my game mode play time in this game is S&D. So why am I being put in shadow ban lobbies for playing S&D? I don't know. It's not like I'm dropping 100 kills in S&D. I'm dropping like maybe 20, sometimes 25. But actually, most games I'm dropping 14 to 15 kills. It's usually the average, but the highest average is like 20. Sometimes I get those odd games where I get more than 20, but there should be no reason I'm being put in shadow ban lobbies, especially since a lot of these games I'm not going positive like crazy. I'm still getting 7, 9, 10 deaths in S&D, which is still a lot. And this is just it's insane that we have to have this conversation as many times as we've had it. But I do feel like this is important to keep having these conversations, as annoying as it is. It is very vital because they are listening in some form. I mean, they did have to comment on SBMM like this past month. After years of being silent, because we were too smart, man. We're too good. We're better. We're just better. All right, we're just better, bro. They can't ignore us forever. But you have the anti-cheat not working. Then you have the SBMM, EOMM. You have the lack of content, and the lack of content that's actually good. So there is content, but the content that we do have is horrendous. I mean, straight up, it's horrendous. For example, this Walking Dead camo was just a disappointment. Like, there's no way else to put it. It was a disappointment. The game constantly breaking. Like, this past couple of weeks, we've had nothing but issues with the game. For those that know, I'm sure many of you guys who play Call of Duty that are watching this video will know what I'm talking about. But a couple of days ago, we had a huge break in the game where it shut down all this. They had to shut down all of the servers for Warzone, MP, and Zombies, and Ranked Play. Because they were completely broken. They were busted. And this is a multi-billion-dollar company, guys. Multi-billions. Multiple zeros. More zeros than some of us will ever have in our entire life, bro. like this is ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. And I know some people might think I'm just rambling, but that's kind of the point of keeping it real Mondays. It's just for us to kind of ramble, get things off our chest, whatever that topic may be. That's kind of what these videos are about. So let me know down below your feelings on everything, bro. Like, anything I'm saying in this video that you agree or don't agree, or you're wanting to know more information about or less information about, or whatever it may be, let it down. I don't judge down there. As long as you keep it respectful, and don't be trollers. I already know there's a couple people that watch this video that are trolls, so don't troll. Otherwise, you're free roam. But Call of Duty's in a serious problem, man. And Call of Duty's not the only game, bro. DayZ's having the same issue with their devs not giving a fuck. There's plenty of other games out there that are having the same problems, and I think it's because the gaming industry is literally dying. I know some people say that's not the case, but it is. There's a reason why these dev companies are losing so many devs. There's a reason. That doesn't just happen to happen. There has to be a legitimate reason why these devs keep getting fired and laid off. And it's not even just the big corporations. It's the small corporations. Like, small indie dev teams are losing devs. Sony's losing devs. Microsoft, Rockstar. I mean, these are all huge fucking companies, and they're all losing employees. And there has to be a reason for that. And I feel that it's because the gaming industry has become so drenched in content that is so mid or mediocre or trash that people don't buy video games anymore. They just don't. I can tell you this right now. By the time, like, the sales for Helldivers 2, Helldiver was a successful game this year, but if you look at the game's popularity, it's not doing so hot. I saw about maybe 1,000 posts on Twitter of people just talking shit about the game, and on Facebook chat groups, gaming chat groups, talking mad shit on Helldivers 2. So the sale numbers say one thing, but the player base is saying another, and sometimes that player base is a lot stronger than the buyer's player space. I mean, it could be simply for the pure fact that I'm looking at this from a perspective of games are out to get you these days, and I do feel like in a way they are. So maybe I'm a little biased. Could be. But there is good games out there. I'm getting back into Assassin's Creed, Valhalla, and Odyssey, and those games are super fun. Yeah, amazing games. One of the best games ever made, Horizon Forbidden West by Guerrilla Games. Phenomenal. It's a couple years old now, but phenomenal nonetheless. And it's just, I don't know, man. I feel like Call of Duty's in a really bad spot, and I think it's not just Call of Duty 2, it's all games, but mainly Call of Duty because it's what I play mostly. And I feel like Call of Duty really needs to get their shit together. I do think partially we are to blame. I mean, the Call of Duty community is so confused. People out here actually think 2019 is a good game. People think Cold War is an actual good game. People think Vanguard's decent. Like, what? People are hating on Modern Warfare 2, which has been the best video game for Call of Duty since World War II. It's just pure insanity, man. It's pure insanity, and we're lost, man. We need people to guide us as Call of Duty community, Call of Duty players, because we're lost, man. People are so worried about Treyarch, right? Everyone's hyping up this new Treyarch game. Buddy, Treyarch has done awful the last couple of years. Treyarch has not done a good game since Black Ops 3. Black Ops 4 was so mid. Cold War was a joke for an MP experience. And so, why you have all this high hopes for Sledgehammer? I mean, Infinity Ward is just as bad, right? Modern Warfare 3 is a joke, in my opinion. I play it, but it could be like 30,000 times better. And Modern Warfare 2019 was a joke. MW2 was good, but MW2 was good because it reverted some of the things that they themselves began with the whole fast movement. And so, I think that's great that the community is voicing their opinions. I just feel like a lot of these guys that are voicing their opinion these days are biased. Especially kids who like Warzone. Like, if that's the major problem, right, is Warzone. If Warzone wasn't a thing, I don't think 2019 would be nearly as popular, or Vanguard, or Cold War would be nearly as popular. That's the truth. But that's just my opinion on the matter. Obviously, this is a more complicated, matter than just a 13-minute video. But I don't know, man. It's made me think, seeing all these devs get fired and seeing DayZ having so many bugs and glitches right now, game-breaking ones, might I add. Call of Duty being completely busted and its anti-cheat being an absolute fucking joke has shown me that we as a gaming community are in for a rough couple of years, and I'm really hoping and praying that GTA 6 is a good experience, because if it's not, man, and it sets, because let's face it, GTA 6 will set the precedent for video games for the next decade at least, right? And if GTA 6 comes out and it's a joke, it's gonna be a rough decade, man. It's gonna be a rough decade, bro. It's gonna be rough. It's gonna be a rough experience. But hey, that's just my opinions. Let me know down below what your opinions on this whole Call of Duty gaming situation that's happening in the current era. Do you have theories of your own? I'd like to hear some theories from other people, because some of your guys' theories might be very, very valid. So I would love to hear some of your theories. So let me know down below, and I love you guys. You're one of a kind, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.